Hi guys, welcome back to another video about IELTS Speaking Part 1, and today we're gonna talk about cooking, which is to me a really difficult topic. And without further ado, let's start with the first question. Hey Jenny, did you learn to cook when you were a child?
Yeah, my mom is a really good cook and she taught me how to cook when I was just a little girl. At first, I didn't expect to enjoy doing it, but it turned out to be really fun and interesting making tasty dishes for other people. I don't want to brag, but my culinary skills are quite good. How about you, Jimmy?
Well, I must confess that cooking has never been my favorite pastime. So when I was a kid, I didn't care much about it. My younger sister was really passionate about it, and she usually spent time in the kitchen preparing meals with my mother, but I wasn't interested at all. Okay, second question. Do you often bake?
Yeah, I really love baking. I have an oven at home and every once in a while, especially on weekends, I spend around 1 to 2 hours baking some desserts for my family. I usually go online to look for some baking recipes and then try them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it brings me a lot of joy. And you?
Well, you may find it hard to believe, but never have I baked anything before. As I said earlier, I'm not a fan of cooking, and I don't have an oven at home either. Besides, based on my observation, baking is not really a popular cooking technique in Vietnam, especially for home cooking.
The third question, what kind of things are baked in your country?
Well, I guess just like other parts of the world, the Vietnamese usually bake bread or desserts. Sometimes you may see people bake chicken or pork, but it's kind of uncommon. For things like meat, fish or vegetables, we prefer using other cooking techniques such as stir frying, simmering or grilling.
I think so too.
Alright, fourth question. Do you think baking is a healthy method of cooking?
Well, as a person who is really passionate about cooking and spends a lot of time reading articles about cooking techniques, I can say that baking is one of the healthiest cooking methods. Scientifically speaking, it requires little or no added oil, so it does wonder for our health. What do you think?
Well, just to be clear, I'm not a culinary expert, so I'm not quite sure about this. But I remember reading an article on the internet, and it said that baking is considered one of the healthiest ways of cooking. So I think, yeah, it is. Okay, last question. Do you prefer eating home-cooked meals or eating out?
In fact, I love both of them, but I tend to gravitate towards home-cooked meals. It is mainly because, for me, homemade dishes are usually cheaper, safer, and healthier than street foods or even foods in a restaurant. When you eat at home, you don't need to worry about things like food hygiene or food poisoning. How about you?
Well, I don't cook, so I enjoy going out to eat more. I can save lots of time on preparing the food or cooking. And I also don't have to do the dishes afterwards, which is a wonderful thing to me. Yeah, I guess that's also the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been useful for you guys. Until next time, bye bye.